Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany, and on this channel we talk about the false beliefs taught to women inside the church. So if that is something that resonates with you, go ahead and like this video, share it with a friend, and be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you will be notified every single time that I drop a new video. Also, come follow me on Instagram right over here and sign up for the Outspoken X Funding newsletter so you will receive videos 12 to 24 hours early before they go public. Today, we have a lot to talk about, yet again, about Brittany Dawn. Here we go. Now, before we get into what we're going to get into today, I did not necessarily have a whole bunch of time to, create a script for this or whatever, because I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because it's happening right now. And before we dive into the actual topic that we'll spend most of the time talking about today or tonight, whatever you're watching this, I was talking to my husband the other day about Brittany Dawn because he's so funny. Sometimes he'll ask me about the things that I'm posting on social media, and he asks hey, what's up with her? Why are you posting about her? I told him about the fitness scams. We were both personal trainers, so he thought that was freaking crazy, and her Christian journey, whatever. All of the things that we know. Well, I told him that she had a miscarriage, so I am taking time off of snarking on Brittany and all of those things because that is a very, very touchy subject and I don't want to talk about it, right? However, I then told my husband that if she begins to monetize this miscarriage, I then will talk about it. And what do you know? She is screaming from the freaking rooftops that she has had a miscarriage. Now, I've literally forgot to talk about this at the beginning, but huge trigger warning for loss of a child, foster care, that thing. These are all what I am about to say is all my opinion. All my opinion, complete speculation, all my opinion, right? So, if it does bother you, that's fine. You don't have to watch this. But this is my YouTube channel, so I will put out the things that I am concerned about, passionate about, and my opinion, because that is something that I can do. So, when I saw the thumbnail to her recent YouTube video that stated I was pregnant, I knew right then. I put it on Instagram and I was like, this is actual bullshit. I am going to talk about this. In my opinion, it's gross and it's disgusting. And there are so many other ways as a lifestyle vlogger or whatever she's calling herself now to tell your audience what is going on without having to fully become that brand and fully monetize it. Now, in my opinion, if that was something that happened to a lifestyle vlogger and they wanted to tell their audience, I think a sit-down discussion of, hey, this is what is going on. I'm going to take a step back from social media and it is what it is. I need time. But no, she doesn't do that. So instead of tastefully telling her audience that she is no longer pregnant, she decides to create multiple reels and multiple TikToks about telling her family they were pregnant, showing the pregnancy, when she first found out she was pregnant, and then when they lost the baby. Continuously, over and over, in separate reels. And a huge thing that I also do not like about this, again, this is all my opinion. If you don't care about my opinion, whatever. One huge thing is that she has pinned on TikTok and on Instagram, pinned the reel of her no longer being pregnant. Which, on some of them, I might post it here, but the Instagram pin is her holding up two pregnancy tests that say positive, or that she's pregnant, and then on TikTok it says something to the effect of, I had a miscarriage. These are all pinned to her, pinned meaning if you go to her profile, those are going to be one of the first reels that you see. I have a huge problem with that, because that is the first thing that you see when you go to her profile. Like, that is saying, when you pin something, that is saying to new people, hey, I want you to see this literally before anything else. And throughout her posting about her having this miscarriage, she's also recording herself crying. Okay, listen. I'll be completely honest with you. My sympathy goes out the window when I see videos of people crying. Now, let me be specific. There is a difference in if a YouTuber, if somebody, whatever, was recording themselves and discussing something hard and it brought them to tears and it was emotional. That is different than standing in Hobby Lobby recording yourself in the mirror section, you know what I mean, in the mirror section, recording yourself crying, and or your husband holding you while you're crying, all being recorded. That, my sympathy card, like, goes out the window when I see that stuff. Like, I cannot comprehend the moments that my heart has been completely ripped out and me recording myself bawling my freaking eyes out. I don't care if you are a social media influencer. I do not care. You don't have to do that. You do not owe your audience, your followers, your fans, your what the hell ever. You do not owe anybody videos of you bawling your eyes out. Like, you don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. So it's either she feels as though she has to show everybody literally everything because she's an influencer, or she wants the pity. Either one. I don't know. These are all my opinions, but I'm telling you, seeing people record themselves crying, I don't, if you are uncontrollably sobbing, put your damn phone down and figure yourself out. The reason why I decided to do this video was because of the miscarriage, yeah, and foster care. But one thing that really just stuck out to me and made me want to bang my head against a wall was the clickbait YouTube thumbnail, which I'll show you right here, that she put a few days ago, I think. She just uploaded a video. I just saw it. Uploaded a video not too long ago. So I'm going to have to watch that. But she uploaded this video. It literally states, which again I'll show you here, it just says, I was pregnant. And shows videos of her freaking crying. Like, why would you do that? Other than monetizing your loss and sympathy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I've never had a miscarriage. I've never been pregnant. But I've also known a lot of people who've been pregnant, and sadly, a lot of people have had miscarriages. And I cannot tell you one person who would be like, oh yeah, I would totally display that literally everywhere. Absolutely not. So let's segue into foster care system. So I have some notes here. I'll be glancing down at that because, like I was saying earlier, all of this is going down literally right now. So I just wrote out a little script. So I just have some notes. Okay. They are officially now foster parents. And I've been posting this on Instagram and TikTok, and the number one question that I've been receiving, and the number one question I even thought of, was how in the hell are these two people foster parents? How? Because right now she's still being sued by the state of Texas. Right now she goes to trial in March, right? How in the world? Her husband Jordan, I do not think he was sued by Kansas City, Missouri, because he was a cop there. I don't know if he was sued because there was a settlement. I'm not too keen on that. But he was either forced to resign and or he was let go because he brutally assaulted a man while Jordan, this is the husband's name, while Jordan was on duty. So you kind of wonder what's happening. Why are they foster parents? And two, a requirement of a foster parents, like a couple in the state of Texas, is they have to be married at least 2 years before they can be foster parents. And they just celebrated, like, they are barely a year old. Like, they have barely been married a full year. So it makes me wonder, is this a third party Christian foster care system that's not actually the state of Texas? Because I don't know why in the actual hell they would allow her when she's being sued by the state. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't make sense to anybody else. So it's making me wonder if this is like third party Christian foster care system. And it really rubs me the wrong way, because within days of her becoming a foster mom, she is posting all about being a mom. And, like, for example, she posted this.
That is definitely a poopy face. Just because we didn't give birth, we can't breastfeed, and our title is foster moms, doesn't mean that foster moms aren't moms too.
This drives me bananas, because this was posted days after they got the baby. So she's already in defense mode of her being a foster mom. And it is like, and I'll say this throughout, this is all my opinion, but it is like her complete freaking brand has changed. Now she's foster mom, right? Like, first she was fitness Brittany, second she's Christian Brittany, third, I hate to say it, but like miscarriage Brittany, because she posted all about that shit, and now she's foster mom Brittany. Like, she will change her brand to please the masses, it seems like. It's like she was more excited to have the title of mom than to actually be a mom. Like, I don't think, okay, so I think that she truly wants to be a mom, but I really think that she just wants the title more. So any title that will have mom in it, stepmom, foster mom, bio mom, whatever the hell mom, she's gonna grab it and run with it. Because let me tell you something. This is my opinion. Let me tell you. The way that she posts about this baby, which, number one, don't post about a foster kid. What are you doing? Like, continuously. What are you doing? And two, the way that she posts about this child, it is though she has taken complete ownership is not the right word, but it's the first word that's coming to me. But like the ownership over this child. Like, oh, bio mom's done. Like, she's, trying to figure herself out, but I'm the mom now. It's a very, ownership kind of vibe, actually, and it's a little freaky, because I just imagine her holding the baby and just saying, Mom, can you say Mom? You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of vibe, instead of understanding that she right now is a placeholder. That's what a foster mom is. Like, that's what a foster mom does. Like, it's a placeholder so that baby can go back to its parents. That's what the overall goal is, right? So I truly think that she is really wanting to be this baby's mom. Like, badly, to where it gives me like a really, really weird vibe. And two, she keeps talking about, oh my god, we're so tired. Oh my god, I couldn't do anything yesterday. Oh wait, let me hold please. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about.
Driving to the doctor's appointment. I'm sitting in the back seat with a little one. And I just had a realization that I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. Wow. Those are things that I never would have done. Like, literally, babe, I never would have forgotten to brush my teeth.
Nope.
Ever. Like, that is like the first thing I do, but like everything is so shaken up right now.
Everything is so shaken up right now, but somehow I had the time to put my jewelry on, nice clothes on, do my hair, have false lashes, and put my makeup on. But damn it, forgot to brush my teeth. Come on. Like, really? Whose leg are you pulling? It ain't mine. And this one makes me want to shove my I don't know. Like, it makes me crazy, because again, it's like, oh, I'm a new branding. You know, we're foster momming now. So everything that I learn, I'm going to teach you.
Welcome to parenthood. I was today years old when I learned that there is a line on the front of the diaper that turns blue when the diaper is soiled, while simultaneously also learning that just because you take their diaper off doesn't mean they're done doing their business. Yeah. And that it can get all over you. Like, all over you. So if you're gonna be a mom, or you wanna be a mom, I hope that my new parent tip of the day saves your day from a little bit of chaos. Cheers!
Who says cheers? Go away. I cannot. Now do you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, parent tip of the day. You've literally had a child in your home for less than 72 hours. Stop and two, okay, again, never have given birth, won't give birth, but I have been around children my whole entire life. I have 17 nieces and nephews. I have 4 bonus kids. I wasn't in their life when they were babies, but 4 bonus kids and a 3-year-old grandbaby. Been in her life since before she was born. I've been around children my whole life. Who doesn't know? Like, I don't know if this is super judgy. It might be, whatever. But who doesn't know that a baby may not be done doing its business when you're changing the diaper? Like, when I heard this, I'm like, did you just... What? You didn't know this, and you want a newborn baby in your home? You didn't know this, but you want to take care of a baby? Like, what are you doing? I don't know what's happening. Okay, so carrying on, one thing that really, really just topped the freaking cake for me is I was doing my, normal, let's look at Brittany Dawn's freaking Instagram, and there I saw it. I saw it. This is what I saw, and it made me absolutely cringe. If you do not know what this is a link to her like to know it. Meaning, oh my god, this is gonna get me. I'm gonna punch something. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. This is her like to know it. If you don't know what a like to know it is, it's an app that you can put. It's kind of like an Amazon store. I have an Amazon store. And you're supposed to say, hey, this is an affiliate link, or this is an ad, or this is a whatever. That means you get money if somebody clicks on that and they buy from that link. You get a commission from that. That's what this is. You know what that means? Now that she's a foster mom, now that she's a mom, welcome to parenthood, now she's using the things that she's using for the baby that she would not have known and or needed until she had the baby as merchandise for people to pay her for. So like, she's not coming up with it, but there's an affiliate link with the things that she is doing. So like this one, I've been on the hunt to find adorable quality baby outfits, and these two are a 10 out of 10. Like to know it. So if you clicked on that and bought these outfits, she would get money from that. Same as these little guys here, H&M Funds, winter baby clothes, like to know it. She will get paid if you purchased from there, which just boggles my mind, because this is the problem. This is the problem with family vlogging. Is number one, you don't have the child's consent to put them all over social media. They're not grown-ups. They're gonna grow up one day and be like, oh my god, I did that, whatever. And if your children, if this baby is bringing her more views, which to her, more views, more engagement equals more money, more not more monetization, but like, she's definitely monetizing it. Does the baby get anything? Like, when the baby goes back to its mom, are you then gonna hand the mom a check of the money that you earned, no, that you received because you were posting about your baby? Not yours, sorry, the baby. Because you're posting about this foster child and really filling reels with just baby, and then putting on YouTube, baby, are you then gonna cash all that and then send it to the child or the child's mom when you are, well, not like when you're done with it, but like when the placement is back to its mom? Probably not. And this is something that really drives me up a wall too. I am not stating that this is an affiliate link, because you are supposed to put affiliate link that like you're getting paid from it. But in one Instagram story, she's talking about this cool thing on Amazon. You put your bottle in it, and it's like a Keurig for formula for your bottle. And she's asking like, oh, do you use it? Is it good? And instead of using it first, she said, she gets so many like comments and stuff about, yes, it's worth every penny. My mentor has it for her son. All these things. Well, it looks like nothing but amazing feedback on the baby Breeza. I'll link it right here, Amazon. But I don't know if this is an affiliate link or not, because it won't necessarily, I don't think it actually tells you like right there. Like, you have to kind of dig for it, I believe. But she doesn't put it on there. So either she's posting something that she's never used before as just like, oh, here it is, like on Amazon, or she put it in her storefront and then she's getting commission off of that. And here's something else that I find is a little funny, and I actually posted a reel about this. This is a highlight from the title stroller on her Instagram, and she was like, oh, this is the baby cubby, we got it. Jordan helped me figure it out, whatever. Guess how much this costs? Yeah, $800. I laughed my freaking ass off when I saw that. Okay, and of course, she's tagging the brand. Before we get any further into this, and I think it is just so beyond me that I'll put this one up. It says, it's been a long adjustment. We are tired, yet our souls are so filled. It's an honor to foster this child in this season of its precious life. It's a blessing to be able to pour love over this child as we pray and contend for restoration to happen. It's a vulnerable season to give so much love, knowing that the door could close with a difficult goodbye at any moment. It's sacrificial, but the world needs more kingdom-minded people to step out and do what's hard and holy, even when it means it could be heartbreaking for them in the end. You know what I hear in this? I did this. It's hard for me. It's hard for him. It is just hard. My time is being conformed to something else. It's me. I'm a kingdom-minded person. You're not. That's what I heard from that. Instead of, we are so thankful we could be in this child's life because this child is dealing with, even though it may not know it yet because it's a baby, is dealing with a shit ton of stuff because of its mom's situation, and we are going to be here for the baby, 100% attention, 100% all of it, because we're here for the baby. Like, the baby. Like, the baby and the mom. That's it. Like, what is going on? It's not about you, dude. Like, it is so not about you. It isn't. And the fact that she feels as though it's okay to post about this poor foster kid. Like, I think it's a newborn, like it's a baby. So just the audacity. Yeah, she's blurring its face out, but God, dude, like, why are you dousing your social media with this child who needs attention, attentiveness, who needs somebody not posting them on social media? Like, I don't understand. And that poor mom, dude, I don't care what that mom, I mean, like, I care what the mom did, like, whatever, but, like, the mom shouldn't have to worry about a foster mom putting shit on social media of her kid. Like, that shouldn't be a worry. And I don't understand how that is okay. And, like, who's regulating this? Who is regulating this? Because there are so many little pictures of the baby's arm, of it crying, of just the blurred face. Like, take the baby off social media. Because it's moral and ethical not to have that baby on social media. And again, going back to the other point, like, are you going to pay the baby? Like, are you going to give the baby the money? And two, okay, before we get into this, I know a few creators did not feel comfortable putting this in videos about Brittany because it talks about the baby's medical state. However, and it kind of, like, throws the mom under the bus. But I want to show you, and listen, it's on the freaking internet. Like, you're going to be able to see it. So I wanted to show you and explain to you the severity of how inappropriate it is, the things that she is putting on her stories. So, Lord, here we go. Reality for the past 48 hours. It's so difficult being It's so difficult for me. It's difficult for me. It's so difficult being a foster parent to a child that is having withdrawals from substance abuse. It's heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. These are things you don't truly process until you're in the thick of it. Having to watch a child shake uncontrollably from withdrawals, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So you swaddle, hold them, and pray. You start feeling protective because how could someone do this to a child? Yet I wouldn't change a thing. Foster care is a calling. It's hard, but the Lord is graciously guiding us every step of the way. The reality is we are exhausted, but I'm so grateful the Lord chose us to provide a safe home for this child. We adore this child with our whole heart already. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I try not to think about the goodbye that could come at any time with one phone call. Lord, we know you're doing a good thing through all of this. You can restore and redeem anything. But she tagged the bassinet. She tagged Baby Delight Inc. at the very top while she's talking about shit that the baby's going through right now. That is absolutely, absolutely disgusting. In my opinion, it's inappropriate, it's not ethical, and what in the actual are you doing? There is nothing about, I feel so bad for the baby. That shouldn't even be on there. But like, it's so hard watching the baby. Could you imagine what I have to go through? It's been exhausting, the 48-hour. Like, you haven't even been a foster mom for 2 whole weeks. And I really hope somebody regulates the shit that she's putting on social media, and especially her stories, so they can take that down. Because that mom, like, God, that biological mom, if she doesn't even know Brittany Dawn, she's easily accessible to her stuff. And how is that gonna make the mom feel if she's looking at her Instagram and she looks at a story and she's freaking bashing her while she's watching her child? That is so absolutely just wrong. There's no other word for it than wrong. It's wrong. But God called them, so it's okay. If they just blur the face out, it's okay. I'm talking about the baby's medical whatever so I can reach somebody else. No, that's absolute bullshit. You want in my opinion, you want sympathy and you want views so you can pay for your freaking lawyer. And honestly, throughout this time, I kind of feel bad for Jordan, only because there's a freaking camera like in his face, in the baby's face, all the time. Like, not the baby's face, I guess, but like the baby. Instead of like doing it together, it's like she's doing it with her husband and like everybody else who's watching. So instead of just wanting to rock the kid and to be with the child, it's, hey, set my phone up right there so I can get a good shot with the good lighting and the good hair. Because, come on now, like, her washing baby bottles all decked out and like, and then I forgot to brush my teeth. Like, what? Stop it. And I just saw that she blocked her face out on an IG story because she didn't have anything on. It's like, girl, none of that shit matters. Just stop posting about the kid, man. Stop posting about the kid and just post about something else. It is mind-boggling. Let me know what your thoughts are below. These are very, very opinions, and I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not gonna say, I'm sorry I feel this way, but no, I'm not sorry at all. These are my opinions. These are my opinions, period. So let me know your opinions down below. I'm sure that I'll be posting something else about Brittany Dawn because it's literally never ending. It is literally never ending. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, go and share this video with somebody who's super interested in Brittany Dawn. And always remember that you're a fierce and powerful motherfucking woman, and I appreciate you so much. And please, for the love of God, don't be like Brittany Dawn. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.